American League West takes on the Central. Athletics baseball as Oakland goes up against the Minnesota Twins. 2K Sports.
Hey, welcome back everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for clicking on the link. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you found it by yourself, I am 11for510, and I'm going to give you guys a franchise mode. Now, I started my franchise, if you guys didn't watch my previous video, with the Oakland Athletics. That's my team. That's my favorite team. And you guys can watch that target field. It kind of stays there. Yep, 2K. And I haven't really put up a franchise video in about 3 weeks, so I'm like, you know what, I'm about to put one up. I'm playing the Twins here, and I'm going up against Brian Dunsing, who has a nasty, nasty curveball. He's a left-handed pitcher for the Twins. His ERA, I'm thinking I'm going to get some runs off him. You guys will see what happens. It's a little bit different than I originally thought. Here's my lineup. It's not what you would think the lineup would look like. Because Matsui got hurt, I had to switch things around. I took Barton out because his average is like 0.6 or something. So I have Carter playing first and Crisp in the outfield. Here's the Twins lineup. Basically, the only thing that I'm worried about in the Twins lineup is Morneau and maybe Young and obviously Mauer. But I'm thinking I can shut him down because I got Anderson on the mound. Strike 3 called in the first inning. Anderson is just a bona fide beast. He got my panties wet playing this game. He wasn't as sharp as he was before, but hey, you know what, that happens. But we're going to jump right into the offense here as Crisp hits a double, and he's eventually going to score from Kevin Kuzmanoff. The Kuz, baby! The Kuz goes deep here for the first home run of the season for the Oakland Athletics. And I know that's pretty sad because I think this is like the 3rd series of the season. But it's the first of the season, the first for the team. I'm going ecstatic. As you guys can see, I let this run because I play on All-Star. I don't play on Rookie, and I don't let home runs just fly out of the ballpark. I play on All-Star. You know, I like that challenge. And as I'm sick, sorry. And it's like, man, I'm so juiced right now. Now, I was hoping that it would be someone who has a better average, but you know what? I'm just happy to get some runs because the offense is what makes it so hard to win these games with Oakland. But right back at me here, Delman Young is going to hit Anderson out of the ballpark, basically in the same exact spot as Kuzmanoff's hit. But you know what? I'm like, I still got a 1-run lead. It's okay. Now, with All-Star, you know, 2K kind of does some weird shit where it just automatically hits everything out of the ballpark if you start pitching too well. So I was a little bit afraid of that, but I made some good pitches, and Anderson got out of it as it's a ground ball to Pennington over to Carter, and he gets out of the inning pretty much unscathed, just giving up that 1 run. And we go, and that's the end of the second. And here we're going to jump into the 3rd, and David DeJesus is going to hit a single here right up the middle. I love having DeJesus at the top of my lineup. He has the speed, he has the contact, love it. And then what I do is I put Sweeney there also, and Sweeney's also is a great contact hitter. So basically I'm hoping that those two can get on, and then the power can knock them home. But I'm going to draw a walk here. With All-Star, here's a little tip for you guys, and you guys can let me know what you guys think too. On All-Star and on Legend, like the higher levels, you really need to watch the ball. If you don't watch the ball, you will strike out all the time. You can't swing at everything. They will pitch out of the zone. But Suzuki's going to hit a long fly ball here and advance DeJesus to 3rd. Now, with Carter coming up and also with Willingham coming up, I'm thinking I'm going to get this run home somehow. I just need to hit a high fly ball with only 1 out and get that run home. And that's exactly what I do here. I just leave the sticks up, and Carter hits a lazy fly ball to center. But it's more than enough to get the Jesus home with that speed. And now, hey, you know what? We have a 2-run lead, and that's going to be more than enough for Anderson because, well, y'all already know how I feel about him. But let me know about All-Star, you know, because there are some things here that don't really, that kind of piss me off sometimes about All-Star. It seems like it's kind of fixed or rigged or something. We're going to jump to the 8th here because Anderson dominates until then. He gives up a hit, and it's kind of like a hit parade. I'm pitching out of the zone, and they just keep hitting balls into the gaps and stuff. I get 1 out here to Pennington, but then this one, a single And then I'm like, oh shit, here come the hits. Man, I have some people in the pen ready to take them out. And then here I think it's a double play, but too much speed, I guess. And I only get 1 out. When there's 2 outs left, I'm like, I can get a strikeout, I can get a ground ball, and I get a ground ball. I'm juiced to Kuzmanov. Kuzmanov throws to Carter, and take a deep breath. Anderson gets out of the 8th. And then all I got to do, I'm like, you know what, this game's over. Because I'm putting Bailey in, it's a wrap. But Bailey gets hit here. There's a single because Pennington, they didn't give him a strong arm, even though he does have a strong arm. And yeah, that he makes that play all day. But luckily, ground ball here. Carter, Pennington, Bailey, 2 outs, baby. Beautiful. And that was actually, as you can see, it's a 3-2 count because on All-Star, you have to pitch out of the zone and try and make them swing at balls. If you don't, you will get lit up. Oh, I'm sick. Sorry. Okay, and then finish the game off with a ball to Kuzmanov, who hit that home run to Carter, and the A's get away with the win. As you can see, I got 9 hits, which is better than my previous video against King Felix, and I only got like 3 hits from him. This guy's going to disappear. Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh. Come on, 2K. I mean, why even have that in there? Just don't even put that in there. I know you're trying to make it look realistic. And then as you guys will see, it'll cut back to it. And he's not there anymore. But Anderson obviously gets the player of the game. He was dominant today. Yes, he gave up run. Yes, he gave up some hits. But he kept the Oakland A's in the game, which is all you ask for, especially with their lackluster offense. You know, I mean, if you can give up 1 run, hopefully the A's offense can get you 2 runs and you'll squeak away with the win. But thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. And just a reminder to subscribe and like this video. And check out my other videos on my channel. More to come. Let me know what I did right. Deuces. Let me know what I did wrong.